Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Welcome back to what has so far been a reasonably grim adventure through the realm of camping food. Yes, pouches of food that you take camping that are incredibly expensive for some reason. So this is the third one we're trying. The last two we've had were pretty disappointing. Hopefully this one will be a winner, but I'm not getting my hopes up. So this, if I don't drop it, is an adventure food expedition quality. And this is their mince beef hot pot. So we've done two other brands. I think it was Wayfarer and Firepot, I believe they were called, but I'll put links to them in the cards so you can go and check out the other brands. This thing is really hot. So we've tried a couple of brands and I've got one more thing to try after this, which is another Wayfarer. Hopefully this will be the best one. The last two have been pretty bad. Hopefully this will be nice. So it's a mince beef hot pot. It doesn't have much of a description on the front. It just says mince hot pot there. 600 calories. It's one portion. Takes 10 minutes and you can eat it out of the pouch. So yeah, cool. Seems to have mince in it, potatoes, carrot, garlic. Those appear to be peppercorns, leek as well. Those are all things that I like. So hopefully it will be nice. We'll see. Let's see what we can learn from the packaging then. It says it's dehydrated food, potato with minced beef and vegetables. Now to make this, pretty straightforward. You open the pouch, you boil up some water. You either have to get yourself a kettle, or if you're out camping, maybe you can find a hot stream. You can pour the water directly in from the stream. That's not a real thing, just to clarify. And you should probably, if you're taking water out of a stream, you should probably boil it first anyway, just FYI. But yeah, you pour some hot water in it, close it, give it a stir, close it up, leave it for 10 minutes, and then Bob's your uncle. You have dinner. So pretty straightforward. Is there anything, is there a list of ingredients on here somewhere? Yeah. So that's your list of ingredients there, if you want to read about them. It's 51% potato powder. So it's a powdered dinner, and it's got powdered potato in it, so a bit like smash, plus a bunch of stuff mixed in. Some people are funny about smash, don't seem to care for it, don't feel like it's real potato. I personally love smash. I think it's delicious. See if you mix a few, things into it, like some salt, some pepper, a bit of garlic, maybe a bit of cheese. You can make smash taste really, really nice. I actually really like it, and it's easy as well. You don't have to sit and mash potatoes with a big thing. Please don't use that for nefarious purposes. So yeah, I'm a big fan of smash. I don't eat it nearly as often as I would like. But yeah, is there anything else to learn out here for outdoor activities? Yeah, so this was another one like other videos. What I paid for these, I paid £19 for 4 things, and that was where I got buy one and get one half price. So I did that twice essentially. So on average, they're costing, what's that, £4.50 each, something along those lines. A bit more than that, £4.75. So yeah, they're quite expensive. I don't know how much this one is just on its own, but it was probably about £8. This was the mid-range one. The Firepot was the expensive one, and that's probably the worst one I've had so far. But yeah, this was the mid-range one. It was like £8, I think, is the standard price, which is a lot. It's a lot of money, especially for something that comes in a pouch in powdered form. I mean, you could pay £8 for a pretty nice meal at a restaurant. Of course, if you're out hiking or camping, there's probably not any restaurants around. So yeah, there's not a lot else we can really learn from this packaging apart from the nutritional information. So let's just go through that. Nutritional information, you've got per pouch. So we'll just go per pouch. So you would tend to just eat the whole thing yourself. So it would be 600 calories. It's quite a lot, but I mean, you need a lot of calories if you're out hiking or canoeing, or what other things do they do on here? Sailing, fishing. Does fishing require a lot of calories? It depends. Extreme fishing, maybe, I don't know. Fat, you've got 27.5 grams, 5.2 grams of that is saturate. 63.2 grams of carbs, 10.6 grams of that sugar. 7.2 grams fiber, 19 grams of protein, and then 2.9 grams of salt. So quite high in the salt and the fat, I would say. But that's okay, I don't mind, as long as it means it's got flavour. So yeah, quite hefty. You know, once I've added the water and puffed it all up, it's actually quite heavy. It's still really, really hot. But I'm going to open this bad boy up. It does say you can eat it straight out of the pouch, which I'm not going to do. Although I might have to, because it's kind of stodgy. It might all get stuck in here. But I'm going to decant it into this bowl, and that way you can kind of see what it looks like. Or at least try and decant some of it into the bowl anyway. I think it might require a bit more effort than I'm willing to put in to decant it all into the bowl. Alright, I've got some in the bowl. There it is, there. Looks like mashed potato. I was actually expecting it to be a bit brown because it's a mince hot pot, but I guess the mince isn't like all the way through it. It's not like gravy. There's no gravy. It's just stodgy potato with all the stuff mixed in. Cool. Doesn't look like much, but hopefully it'll taste okay. So let's try it then. So this is the Adventure Food Mince Beef Hot Pot. Let's give it the old taste test. Very stodgy. What is that? I think that's meat. I got something hard. Not hard, but not hard, like not like teeth breaking hard, but hard. Something that wasn't mashed potato. I think it was meat. Mm. Mm. It's a bit strange. I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. It's a bit strange. Let me just see, right? So you can see there, so it's all potato. That would be a chunk of the mince. I think that's the hard things that I'm biting into. I'm gonna try that on its own. Yeah. So that's the mince. I guess on the packet they do kind of look like balls, right? Little mince balls. So the mince balls taste a bit beefy. Got a bit of crunchiness to them. A little bit dry though. A little bit dry. That's the only weird texture thing in it, is the chunks of the beef. They're a little bit dry, a bit of beefiness, but they're a bit bland. The actual beef doesn't seem to have a lot of flavour to it. Well, these flies. Good stuff. It's mine. My adventure food. Yeah, I like the flavours of the mashed potato. It's quite nice because it's got spring onion, not spring onion, leek, which is basically a big spring onion. And the carrot, a bit of garlic in there. It's got good flavours. It's got very nice flavours to it. Onion and garlic is a award-winning combination. So I like the flavour of the mash. It's quite tasty. A little bit dry. And I did fill it up to the water line. You know, they give you a water line, 380 millilitres. I filled it up to that. If anything, I actually maybe overfilled it slightly. But it still feels a bit dry, so it could maybe do with either a bit more water, or maybe it'd probably be quite nice if I just poured some gravy over it, which I'm not going to do, but and you probably wouldn't have gravy out in the middle of the outback wherever you're going. So yeah, it's quite nice. Nice flavour from the mash. The little beef balls are a little bit jarring. I'm not sure about those. Texture's a little bit weird, a little bit too dry. And they don't offer enough sort of flavour wise to be worth it. But overall, not terrible. I've had worse. It's not great either, to be fair, but it's not offensive. Not hugely offensive anyway. It's okay. I have to say I'm still quite disappointed. I mean, for considering I paid well, I didn't actually pay like £8 for it, but considering this is about £8, it's a lot of money for something that really isn't that good. It's not got a lot of quality to it. I mean, it doesn't taste cheap necessarily, but it's just, there's just not a lot going on. It's, yeah, kind of sad for paying that kind of money. I think I would rather just take a pot noodle. Just take pot noodles camping instead. Yeah, I have to say, so far, all of these have been quite disappointing. But hey, it's my lunch, so I'm gonna finish it. But that'll do for today. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the wee bell to get notifications anytime a new video comes out. And of course, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. And let me know if you've tried any adventure food, anything from their range. I would like to know if there's anything that's really nice from it, and then maybe I'll go and give it a try. But for me, that's a bit meh. It's okay. I guess if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere with little options then, and you don't know how to hunt a deer or something, then yeah, it'd be okay. But for just sitting out in the house eating it, not worth the money for sure. Yeah, that'll do. Thanks very much, and I will catch you in the next one. Take it easy.